Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Faith on Friday. Today, we're going to talk about your story. Oh, sure, everyone has a story. Now, whether your story begins with once upon a time or starts with what had happened was, it's still your story. It's up to you how you tell your story. Is it a scary story? Is it a love story? Is it a story of triumph, trial, or tribulation? The answer to that question should all be yes. Everyone's story, though different, has a lot of the same elements. We all go through things. We all struggle with things. We all have loved. We all have lost. But the story is your own, and no one can tell your story the way that you do. When you're telling your story, though, bear in mind what that story ending is already going to be about. Not that you're at the end of your story, you're still in the middle. But you can make decisions and things right now that will determine what the end of your story looks like. The beginning of your story, you had very little to do with. Where you were born, who your parents were, who your siblings are, the place that you grew up. Didn't have a whole lot to do with you. But it's still part of who you are. It makes you. It shows you something fantastic about yourself. And it also gives you a way to connect with other people. Now, I'm sure most of you, like me, know people who never tell their story. And if they do, it is the most polished, perfect fairy tale you've ever heard. But it also keeps them from connecting with people because they've done something that no one else has. Basically, had a perfect life. Life isn't perfect. It is fun, it is challenging, it is hard, it is scary, but there is glory in it. And it all depends on how you tell your story. Don't pretend your story didn't happen. It made you who you are, and it's going to connect you with others who are looking at you to coach, to teach, or to mentor. So tell a great story, regardless of if it starts with once upon a time or what had happened was. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you even the more for sharing. And for all of you who have subscribed to the YouTube channel, I really appreciate it. My name is Ricky Smith, and I'll see you next Friday.